You've probably heard of the word proxy, but what is a proxy and why is it useful? Today, we're going to be explaining all about proxies, and whether you are a personal user or a business, this could be something that massively benefits you. So without further ado, let's dive straight into the video. So what exactly is a proxy? Well, a proxy is something that acts as an intermediary between your device and the internet. So this would essentially be a server, as you can see here, that you connect to, and then it will essentially mask your IP and allow you to access a website. Now, why is this something that you would want to do? Well, this is something that could enhance your privacy. Maybe you don't want your IP online. It could also enhance your security because a proxy server will have its own firewall. So if you get an attack from a website, then it's actually not going to get to your computer. It's going to get stopped by the proxy server. And of course, there's accessing restricted content. So for example, if you wanted to watch Netflix and you have a UK account, but you are traveling, then you could use a proxy service to essentially connect to an IP in the UK and then connect to Netflix that way, so Netflix doesn't flag you as being abroad. Now, this is just a few of the basic use cases, but it's super important to understand all of the use cases and why it's important to have a proxy. Now, if you're a business, then you're going to be wanting to get leads and you're going to be wanting to get data from different websites on the internet. Now, most of these websites will actually have blockers and IP detectors, where if you make too many friend requests or if you basically go on too many profiles, then essentially it's going to block you or ask you to complete a captcha. Now, with a proxy server, you can essentially rotate your IP to change the IP from which you are searching from or scraping from to get the data without being blocked or without being flagged. Because on Facebook or LinkedIn's websites, they're actually just going to see that you're logging in from a new IP and not flag you. But if you make, say, 100 friend requests or get data from 100 profiles, maybe you're reaching out for a client or something, right? Then yes, it could be something where they block you if you use too many. So with a proxy server, you're actually going to be able to rotate that IP, appear like you are a normal user from various different places in the region, and get that data efficiently and effectively. Now, this could be great for your business because you could get a lot of leads very easily without being flagged or having limitations, and you can outreach to people a lot easier as well. So with most social media platforms, you could probably cold message about 5 to 10 people and then get flagged, and then you've reached your limit. Well, with a proxy and a web scraper, you could essentially do that unlimited times if you just keep rotating your IP. Now, if you're a social media manager, then you're going to have issues with IPs and restrictions when it comes to managing multiple social media accounts. So if you're an influencer or you manage it for an influencer, this could be something where it's a massive problem for you when it comes to posting or just doing general activities on a day-to-day basis. So that is where proxies can actually come into it and change your IP, or have everything coming from the same IP, and then you have multiple team members logging into that same IP, so it doesn't look like the social media account is run by a business. This could be something that helps your algorithm massively because it looks like you are one person and one influencer rather than someone that's spamming or someone that just gets flagged in the system. So what type of proxies are there? Well, there's data center proxies that essentially allow you to scrape data and hold it in a server very easily. Then we've got residential proxies that will basically mask the IP and look like it's coming from a residential area. So it'll look like it's coming from a condo or a house or somewhere like that, so it doesn't get flagged in any systems on any sites. Then you've got mobile proxies that will basically be using mobile networks to have that IP running. So when it comes to actually finding the right proxy provider, I would probably recommend Proxy4U because these guys are actually way above the competition and they do offer a lot of different things that are way better than other proxy services out there. If we go down here, unlike other proxy services, these guys are pay as you go. So what that means is on other services, you're actually going to have a massive limit where yes, you could actually run into that data limit and all of your systems stop, right? That could be something that's a massive problem for your business, particularly if you are scraping data, particularly if you're using a lot of gigabyte. But with Proxy4U guys, they actually just do it on a pay-as-you-go plan. So you update the balance and then, yes, you would just pay as you go and run with no limits or no restrictions. And as you can see, depending on who you are, these guys do cater to everything here. So if you're a traveler, if you just want to access something from a different country, you can do so. If you're someone that sells online products, you can do so here as well. Get that data. You need to find the right target audience. Then you've got analysts. Analysts will obviously be wanting to scrape data and analyze the data so that they can optimize any sales funnels or optimize anything for their their clients. Then we have SaaS brands. This is going to be massive for proxies. Obviously, you're going to be all over the internet, so definitely something you want to be using here. And then just your general business owners, if you're looking for more leads, if you're looking to mask your IP for security, then yes, this is going to be something that people do recommend. And the good thing about Proxy for you guys is they do give you a free trial, so definitely check it out in the description. I would highly recommend this proxy service. I've tried hundreds of different proxy services for my various businesses, and this is naturally the best choice for me. I always come back to these guys because it's just simple, effective, and they have newer infrastructure compared to the other proxy services, which basically just means you get a lot faster of a return when it comes to actually getting your data. So that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you've learned a little bit about proxies today. And if you are looking for a proxy service, definitely use the link in the description to Proxy for you. But that is going to be it for the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.